Hi Cancer, it's Christine with Indigo Wings, and this is your love reading for the month of January. Happy New Year. I hope that you had a wonderful time celebrating the holidays with your friends, your family, whoever your people are. Before I start with the reading, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading. So this may not resonate with everybody because it's for a large number of people. So, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. It's just not the reading for you. If the reading does resonate with you and you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, check out my contact information in the description box below, and that's how you'll be able to find me. So I'm going to just turn the camera down so you can see the cards. I'm trying, things a little bit different because I feel a little weird when I start the videos and it's just on the cards and you have no idea who's talking to you. So it's me that's talking to you. And then I figure once I do the intro and say hi, we can put the camera on the cards. So just give me 1 second while I do that. And I think, okay, I feel like you can see that pretty well. I'm still kind of figuring out, even though I've been doing this for a long time, what recording methods work for me, what way of showing the cards works. I really wish I had something that had a more direct view on the cards, but I just don't have that yet. So until then, this is what I'm going with. So the card for the theme for the month for you is passion. And I feel like you're in a place right now where your passions are kind of stifled. You might not even know what you're passionate about. I think you really do, but if you're just like off the top of your head, like, oh, what am I passionate about? I feel like the way you're living your life right now is, you're kind of stifling the passion inside you. I feel like there are, I just feel like things are going on with you that you are just not able to enjoy life as you would like to. So that's definitely going to be a theme for the month for you. So the first cards that came out, we have the Queen of Air, we have Strength, and we have Life Experience. So there's something going on with you in your life that is not working for you. And I feel like it's something that you are aware of. You do know what it is because you're, passion. There's no passion for you in this area. It could be a person, it could be a situation. I feel like with this situation, you have been very, very strong, and strong in a very gentle, graceful way, almost like you need to be you're putting your best face forward while you're dealing with this, but it's almost in a way that people don't realize what it is that you're doing. It's just a very quiet, patient strength. But I think that you're gonna realize, that there's something that's not working for you. Maybe you're having a difficult time making a decision on it, but then you have life experience. And I think that it's going to become pretty clear with you the direction that you need to move in, what it is that you need to do. And I think when you are looking at what's not working for you, what's not serving you, a way for you to look at it is, what is eating away at the passion that I have for life? Like, what is sucking the life out of me? You know, and I think that it's going to come to you pretty quickly. I don't think that there's really going to be any question about what is sucking the energy out of you, what's sucking the life out of you. And again, like with the Strength card, you put up a good front, but I don't know that it's something that is sustainable for you long term. You know, you've been doing it for long enough already. So for some of you, I am seeing some sort of break up or break, a separation. Maybe for some of you, maybe it's a divorce. But you know, and with anything like that, of course, you know, there can be sadness coming with it, but I feel like this is something that is going to bring you back to life. This is gonna, you know, allow you to have joyful emotions again. Like, I just feel like there's like a real like low feeling in whatever this situation is. Now, I did clarify this group of cards, and we got the Three of Swords. And so, like what I was just saying, like, yeah, like this could potentially be a time for sadness, you know, but I think anytime you make a big change, start something new, move on from something old, like, it's normal for there to be sadness. But this is leading you towards your future. You know, you have the Three of Wands here, and this is, you know, having patience and planning for your future, and looking forward to what is to come. You know, the Three of Wands is a card of things looking really good. And I think that whatever it is that you decide that you need to clear out of your life, it's gonna take you to this Three of Wands energy. Like, that it's going to be something that's very good for you, something you need to do. I am mostly talking about this in terms of it being a person. This could be a situation as well. But for a lot of you, I do think that I think that there are some of you that are in a third-party situation, and you're needing to make a choice, because one of these people is good for you, and one of them is not. So the next cards all came out together. We have the Eight of Fire, we have the Six of Fire, and we have the Ten of Air. So this is telling me that, you know, there is definitely something new on the horizon for you. The Eight of Wands can indicate, an infatuation, or, you know, some feelings there. This can also indicate things moving quickly, especially communication, you know, very fast moving communication. Maybe somebody that you communicate with frequently over text message or some sort of like electronic messaging. But, you know, with this Six of Fire, like, good news is coming. You know, so I think it's important for you to know that it might be difficult, whatever it is that you are moving away from, but you're moving into a place where you have really good news coming towards you. I think that you are going to really be rewarded for having the strength to move forward with what works for you. You know, and then you have this Ten of Air. Ten of Air is leaving a situation behind, you know, it's the end of difficulties. It's kind of like, you know, you've hit rock bottom, you've hit your low point, and it can only get better from here. And that is definitely the case. You know, this is a time of change, and embracing change. Things are going to be getting better. You have a 10, which breaks down to a 1 for new beginnings. So you're definitely at the end of the, end of the month, second half of the month, moving into something that's really, really beneficial for you, really good for you. Now, there are 2 cards that came out as clarifiers. We got the 2 of Swords and then the Hermit. And I feel like if you might still be, for some of you, I feel like you might not be ready quite yet to move forward. You might have some indecision about that, maybe not wanting to see something, because change is challenging for people. But just like uncertainty, maybe, being afraid of ending up in a similar situation to what you are moving away from. And if that applies for you, you need to just kind of take some time in a quiet space, in solitude, and it doesn't even have to be like, removing yourself from society or anything like that, but just spending some time in quiet reflection so that you are feeling a little bit more sure about the direction that you want to go in. Because I think that the uncertainty will become much more clearer if you just take some quiet time to reflect, and think before you move forward. Now, the surrender cards for the month. We have Surrender, Frustration. This card says, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or breaking a block or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And I literally just said that, basically, in terms of this, the uncertainty and, centering yourself so that you can become clearer. So surrender, frustration, and this feeling, like, this might not come to you necessarily in the feeling of what you consider frustration. This might come to you more in what you consider like feeling stressed or, overwhelmed, or, it might kind of present itself to you in other ways. But so this is the card that kind of killed me when it came out. Surrender unhealthy relationships. And I really do think that this is going to be a key thing for you this month. And I think it's going to affect how things move forward for you for the rest of the year. This card says, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And I feel like part of that card coming up in this reading is so that it really gets you thinking about what it is in your life that you are needing to clear away. And moving away from these unhealthy connections in your life, it paves the way for passion and joy to come in. So, keep that in mind as you're moving through the month. I know for some of you this could be a little unnerving given what the beginning of the month is looking like, but whatever it is that you are moving away from, it's going to bring good things to you. That, like I said, I think it's really going to clear the way for the whole year. So, Cancer, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it was helpful for you. If it resonated with you, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Remember that I am putting the videos out in order of number of likes that they get. So make sure you hit the like button if you want your video to be one of the first ones released for February. I hope that you have a wonderful month. I love hearing from you, so feel free to leave comments, send me an email. You can check out my website for the personal readings that I have available. And I will see you guys with your reading in February. Have a great month.